Okay, welcome to episode 2 of Three and a Half Asian Men podcast. Let's go. Okay. So for this episode, we're gonna talk about high school. And we actually all went to the same high school as well. If you guys want to introduce yourself again to people, maybe talk a little bit about high school, just a little bit of your perspective, just like a one-liner thing. Tim, if you want to go first.
I actually don't, but here I am. I'm Tim. Yeah, I don't remember much from high school. Actually, no, I remember a lot from
Oh,
high
we'll see
school.
about that. Okay.
Freshman year was certainly interesting, but yeah, I guess we'll talk about it later and we'll go into that.
All right, Tarek, if you want to.
Hi, my name is Tariq. Uh, I'm the light-skinned Batman, but the dark-skinned Bruce Wayne. I'm also freshman year was really interesting, but sophomore year was definitely probably more interesting. But I had way more. I think I had more fun for sophomore year. I would say.
Oh, I know I had more fun.
Chan, if you want to finish our intros.
Yeah, I'm Chan, and yeah, I thought the high school in general was yeah, I don't really know what I think about high school. Freshman year was kind of just a lot of things. Sophomore year was super boring, so yeah, that's how I felt about it.
Yeah.
So you know what Chan thought freshman year was a lot of things.
Yeah,
A lot of things.
no, that's not it, my dude.
So like what these guys said before, we're mostly going to talk about freshman year, sophomore year for this episode. But yeah, most importantly, we went to a high school that was kind of very specialized in what we did. It's for example, there were certain academies that we went through. I was in the business academy. Tim and Tark were in the science one, and then you have Chan in the engineering ones. There was culinary, there's music, there's theater. There was a lot of different variations of studies at our school. So if you guys want to start us off by talking about what made our school so
No love for med.
interesting. Yeah, and then yeah, and then
the most generic academy, of course.
But, yeah, if you guys want to start us off by talking about our school in general, what made us to apply, the whole process in 8th grade, not going into our town school, but going into the specialized high school.
Yeah, I think to be honest, I kind of just YOLO applied, if that makes sense. I was I was really thinking that I was gonna go to my town high school, but
C-town.
yeah, but basically I was just oh, I'll just try it, why not? And yeah, I got in and just didn't look back from there.
Yeah.
For me, it was okay, in C-town, it's you go from K to 8th grade knowing more or less the same group of people, and yeah, that's cool or whatever, right? But then I wanted to branch out a little, new people before college. So I think especially if you go to high school where you only know 5 people going in, right, and it's 250 kids in your grade, I think that makes it easier for a transition into college when you're meeting thousands of new kids, right? So I kind of wanted that adjustment, and also I just wanted to try something new for the most part.
Mm-hmm. Chan, if you want to add.
Yeah, I had similar sentiments. I didn't go to for that long, but
You idiot!
okay. Oh, I see. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Anyway.
censor it.
yeah. So, because I mean, I didn't go to C-town for a long time, but yeah, I just wanted to meet new people. I wanted to stop being a fob and just being in the corner somewhere, Yeah, so that's why I decided to apply, and also the engineering equipment. We had really nice equipment from laser cutters to everything, so I wanted it. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I kind of had the same ideas as too. I wasn't even thinking about BC until the beginning of, and I know a lot of people even now, especially now, people think about that kind of stuff beforehand, they get all crazy about that. I was kind of a why not just go for it kind of thing. My sister went to BCA as well, so it was just I don't know, those things kind of helped me actually apply. But yeah, once we got in, there are a lot of things that happened. Right? First thing I want to touch upon is club getaway. For anybody that doesn't know,
Wait, aren't we talking about
Yeah.
orientation first? Wait, what came first?
wasn't it? Orientation. Okay, so let's talk about orientation and then club. So orientation, um, yeah. What were you guys' thoughts? All I remember is that we went into like school bus, right, and then we walked in. Don't you remember this? Like I remember being so hyped on the bus or something like that.
Orientation.
Yeah, orientation was weird, man.
Yeah, I just
We were on a small bus, right? We were all
Oh
Yeah,
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 that's
yeah.
true. We're in the
Yeah.
minibus.
we met the D-Town kids for the first
Yes,
time.
yes, we did.
yeah.
Oh, that's when I found out Kite was in our like he lived there, but
You knew him from soccer, right?
Mhm.
yeah. But that's
Yeah,
a
see, because you guys knew some kids from soccer, right? Like Chan and I knew nobody, so it was. I mean, orientation was interesting. It's just weird when you have to meet all these people all at once.
Yeah.
So I think that made for a very forgettable experience because like just introducing yourself all the time, you know.
Yeah.
no, yeah. I think so Alex and I we were trying out for the soccer team for the fall. And since like all the tryouts and the workouts and the practices started in the summer, like we got to just like talk with and like really just see like other people and just people who would be attending our high school. So like we had that like initial like connection, I guess, just going into. So I think that made it a lot more, I don't know, a lot more easy. I think, or it helped a
Yeah, I
lot
think
at
so too.
least.
Yeah, like the thing was the kids at the tryouts were like people that like you expect to to meet at orientation be like the outgoing ones. So that was like really nice to see, and it was nice to know a couple people at least before going into a school that you had no idea like who you would be. But yeah,
Yeah.
Chan, do you have anything?
Yeah, for me, engineering also hosts like our orientation, like our version of orientation a
Oh
week
yeah, I
before.
remember that. Yeah,
Yeah, so
is that eCamp?
yeah, eCamp.
Oh my god, what did you do at eCamp? I
We
was,
just all met up and then we just like I don't remember what we did. It was just like fooling around for like a week basically.
that's nice.
Yeah,
Chan,
so
wasn't it also a huge sausage fest?
Oh my god.
what?
Right, that's what I heard from eCamp. It's like everybody, like all the guys are just trying to. Is that true or not?
Nah, that's not true. I don't think it
Chan
is.
knows it's true.
Chan definitely knows that's true.
I just had a good time and
Of
that's
course
all.
Oh,
you
you
did
had
have
a
a good
great
time.
time.
Of course, you had a good time.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Anyway,
gosh.
that is not the way I meant it, but yeah, sure. Um, yeah, so I knew a couple people going in. Yeah, I don't even remember when orientation was, to be honest. I just remember some girl was playing classical on the stage, like classical piano.
Oh,
All
Chan,
right, Chan would notice that some girl
Chan would notice.
playing piano, man.
That's when I play that's when I like still play piano. So yeah. Anyway,
You acting like
Oh,
you
I-
don't play piano anymore, but we'll
I don't
say
play
classical.
classical
Yeah,
anymore.
we'll say classical.
yeah, I don't play classical anymore.
All I could think of was the letter that we had. I mean, to ourselves. Excuse me, to ourselves, and then we had to read that 4 years after. Like, I don't know. That was so like. Oh my god! It was like your stereotypical like, oh, let's see ourselves in 4 years orientation. But I guess it was like necessary for bonding.
Yeah.
But it
Actually,
is what
I
it
really like
is.
that letter. Not gonna lie, because like I just
Did
wrote
you
dumb
read it?
things on it. Yeah, I think I read it recently actually, because I was like cleaning out like my cabinet because I gotta move soon. But I wrote something dumb like I like Ticonderoga pencils or something like that.
Of course, you wrote that.
Yeah. So good memories.
Yeah. Oh, actually, one thing I do remember about orientation was I remember one of the things we had to do is like we had our own schedule, right? And we would have to like walk and go to like those classes. And I think or like one of the times when I was like going to like this one class, I was like walking to like the math wing, I think it was. And like there was like no one except for this like one other person. And I was like really awkward. So like I just like stood there like standing next to the other person and we're just like standing there like in awkward silence for like a good like 2-3 minutes or something
Do you
before
remember who this person was?
I'm trying to think, but I don't remember. All I remember is like this person was just like so like we had like our name tags, right? So this person was like, "Oh, like I think it was a girl. I think she was like, "Oh, hi, Timothy." right? And she like stuck out her hand, and she stuck out her hand to. I was just like so like shook. I was like, oh hi, and then I was just like, oh okay.
She's being friendly. She's being friendly.
I know, but
And then
no,
Tim was
I'm
just
pretty bad with that kind of
No.
stuff. But yeah,
Oh,
Senpai, don't shake my hand.
what? What you just? Okay, yeah. All in all, I guess the orientation. I don't think there wasn't an awkward moment because like you said, we were like what? We were 14, and like going to a new place, like nobody knew each other.
14 and horny. That's like a bad combination.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
Okay. So from orientation, I think like literally like was it like a week after or like whatever, some
I
short
think it
period
was
of
like a
time.
couple days after.
Yeah, it was like a short period of time after orientation. And my goodness, club getaway was for me. I had some very interesting moments, some kind of funny stories to tell. But yeah, I think club getaway helped me a lot to obviously get to know more of the kids better because obviously you're doing like activities and stuff that you would actually like doing as opposed to orientation. You're kind of stuck within the school and doing the stuff that they tell you to do. Yeah, do you guys remember anything, any noticeable moments that you think of when it comes to club getaway?
Tim, do you remember Plaid Squad from Club Getaway?
bro, that was our bunk, right? Or like a
Yeah, it
cabin.
was 8 of us in there.
Dude, our cabin was so disgusting. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure we got split up like like into cabins by like academy, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
our cabin was the most like cancerous thing. Like I swear, like in the bathroom there was like I don't know some disease going around, man.
Somebody took a dump on the floor. Got it. Because it was all brown by the time we left. And when Tim, do you remember when we were leaving, they actually sent people in there like with hazmat suits cleaning up everything
Bro.
that was happening.
Oh, that was your cabin?
Yes, we were all in the front. So that
Dude,
was
I
us.
couldn't step foot
Wait,
in
I
that
did not know
bathroom.
about this.
Bro,
Wait.
I had to like I couldn't breathe inside of our cabin. Like I had to step foot outside because I felt like so like disgusted.
Ew.
But yeah, it was
Wait,
so
do you
nasty.
remember-
Whoa.
Okay, because like the
It was
activities
so
I don't
nasty.
remember. Plaid Squad I do. Do you remember when the people next to us came over, like tried to get us to be quiet?
We were being so obnoxious and loud. I remember someone walked over and like he like knocked on our door and we're just like what the heck? And there's like oh sorry like some of us are trying to sleep like can you guys be quiet right? And I'm just like okay and then we start banging on the walls because they're like no we're not gonna be quiet.
That is not exactly what happened. I remember this better than you.
All right,
It was
you tell
perfect.
it.
It was first of all, it was my boy Jordan Lee. Shout out Jordan. How you doing, boy? If you're watching this, but you're not probably. So he comes over, really polite guy, nice kid, right? And you guys knew him from soccer, right? You played soccer.
Yeah, it's a nice.
Oh,
guy.
that's true. That's true. We did know him
Really
from
nice.
soccer.
Really nice guy. So he comes over and asks very politely, "Excuse me, somebody's trying to sleep next door. Like, you guys,
And we didn't know each other. Like Jordan and us
Okay, yeah, we
had to be super.
yeah like we knew him, but like we weren't like friends with him at that point, or maybe even at all. But yeah, like we just knew
But he
him.
was knocking, right? And he was like, "Can you guys be quiet?" And then Tim, you slammed the door on his face, right?
Oh, I did.
Boom, middle finger. Right?
Tim. Oh my god.
And then everybody's like, "Yeah, let's go." Okay. And then I remember my boy Tom Brady starts banging on the wall, right? And y'all start singing "How to Build a Snowman." I was like, "What is going
Oh yeah,
Or
'cause
do you wanna
I
build-
remember. Do you want to build a snowman? I remember that. That I remember.
So this whole
Dang, I was a terrible person.
mess was created by Tim basically because there's a chain reaction.
Well, technically it was
Everyone got
Jordan's fault, but it was Tim's fault, yes.
Bro, I remember that. That's crazy.
Chan, would you like to chime in for us?
Oh, I feel like the only what do I remember from it? Oh wait, yeah, Kevin Shin dropped his phone in the water. So at so we had like this curfew thing, and people were very scared about how strict they would enforce curfew. So we're in so we have like the guy like engineering people in like one cabin, and there's like the girl engineering kids in like the other cabin. And we're messaging each other, going like,
Oh.
"Oh, anyone have rice, right, for Kevin's phone?"
What?
So
for his phone. Okay, I
so
thought
in
like
the
to eat.
so in the middle of the night, we traded. I think it was like Sour Patches or something like that for a bag of rice that somebody had.
Okay,
Yeah, so we stuck that thing in the rice. Yeah, and then
the phone survived.
I think it didn't. Because I
Oh,
was like, because we're all just like,
I think it did. Thank you, Chan.
yeah, because Kevin was like, we were like to Kevin, yo, you gotta leave it there for like a solid like 3-4 hours, and then he leaves it for like 5 minutes. I swear, no cap, and he just turns it on, and
Oh my god.
yeah, broke. The other thing is like something about Jake Kaplan liking like squirrels, like Russian squirrels.
Okay, what?
Yeah, it was like a big joke where it was like Jake Kaplan was like attracted to like Russian squirrels or something like that. Yeah, but other than that, there's nothing too
that's kind of odd.
notable.
Interesting.
Yeah.
For me, I had so at my cabin we had. I'm towards the end of the last name. I got partnered up with kids in the culinary academy, and like the guys in the culinary academy were so funny, so like down to earth people too. And like obviously I had some business kids with me. My cabin was very interesting because if you guys remember, there was one kid that was very thirsty. So he would get like girls like FaceTime, like not well their numbers, and like would constantly try to FaceTime them. And in our cabin, we would be all we would all do our own thing, and we just hear this kid be like talking to these girls. I'm like, there's no way that we're cabbing up with girls. Like, what is going on? And so basically, what he did, like I said before, he like spent the first day just trying to get numbers from all the girls that he possibly could,
What a guy.
and then continue to FaceTime. And yeah, and then I remember waking up in the morning. He was on the top bunk, and I was on the bottom. He would play Skrillex, Boomer, like the Bangerang, that song at like 6:30 in the morning. So yeah, it was it was awkward, and yeah, and the bathroom was absolutely nasty. And I just remember the showers, like it was either like you're dying in hell or like you're in Antarctica. There was no in between. Like you're either freezing or you're in like scalding hot water. That's all I remember. So like yeah, and the floor was like dirty and it was disgusting. Yeah. That
You
was
also remember when you woke us up in the middle of the night?
Oh yeah, that's true. That I remember. I felt bad. Like I turned on my flash because I couldn't see a thing, but then I shined it at someone else.
What
Target.
happened? Again, you're
Shine
leaving
at
out important parts here.
Bro, yeah, you know what? You probably remember all this stuff better than me.
For sure, I do. Because this was the first night, right? And we fell asleep at like 2 in the morning. But I didn't. Okay, first of all, my covers had white stains on them, so I'm like, I'm not sleeping underneath that. So I was in the fetal position with my Seatown sweatshirt on. I was just cuddled there. First of all, we had the AC blaring, right? And the fan was going. So it was so cold.
Oh
It
yeah,
was
that's
like
true. It was
60
freezing.
something. No, it was like 50 something degrees, right?
It was definitely
Everybody's
freezing in
cool.
there.
But you know I like hot weather. So like it was really bad for me. So I remember Tim was sleeping above me, right? And he gets up and goes, Tim, can you turn off AC for me? I said, yeah, sure. So he turns on his flashlight, right? And he does a full 360-degree turn in the room and flashes the light into everybody's eyes. Like, oh, I found it. And turns off the AC. And everybody's kind of awake at this point. And then everybody's like, yo, what are you doing, right? And then Tim, he goes and takes a massive dump, right?
What? No, that
No,
wait. I
the
actually did
entire-
not do that. Wait, that I did not do. Bro, that I didn't do.
No,
I'm like pretty
That's why we all
sure.
woke up.
Wait, yo, I think it wasn't Tim. I think I
Wait,
remember hearing this story.
wait. I did the lights thing, but I did not go to the bathroom afterwards. I just turned off the AC.
No, but that's why you got up in the first place, to use the bathroom.
Yeah, I know, but I'm pretty sure. All right, whatever. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe.
don't know.
But somebody did, and we all woke up, and then we balled up at like 6 in the morning.
You balled up.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. I woke up super early. The ball.
Like, why? Why?
Oh my god.
Got to work on the game early. We all thought we were Kobe or something.
Oh, I do. Actually, I remember like one of the last nights we were playing. Like, everyone was like on the court and we were playing ball.
And then we square danced. That's all. I also remember that. Oh my gosh, so awkward.
So why would they? That's like the worst thing they could suggest to us, honestly.
To eighth grade.
Random
Well, ninth grade, Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. I just remember there was a flagpole where like people kiss underneath, like make out underneath. You guys remember that?
What?
You guys
There was a
remember?
flagpole?
No.
Bro, I told
I
you
would've
I
been
have
there.
I know so many. I don't know why, but yeah, apparently people would meet under there, do the deed and then leave.
That's so
It was
odd.
No,
definitely
meet me at the flagpole.
Chance had meet me at the flagpole.
No,
Oh yes.
no.
And I just remember in my academy there was like one or two like specific girls that like everyone like fell in love. Like it wasn't just like 5 people falling in love with this. It was like everyone,
The
and then like
entire grade.
the entire grade. It was insane. Yeah, and then yeah, like Tarek said before, like whoops. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Club Getaway was a trip and a half. Yeah. You guys have anything else for Club Getaway? Nah.
Yeah, I don't remember much. Shout out my boy
Oh.
Sean. That's it. I had a pretty interesting group, I would say, and we had Mr. Zhang, so it was pretty fun actually.
Oh,
That's nice. Oh. Okay. So if we're gonna move on from Club Getaway, just get into freshman year as a whole. So you guys have anything to start with freshman year?
All I
Anything
remember is
noticeable?
just playing cards in upper calf, bro.
Yeah, so we actually had 2
Yeah.
cafeterias in school, as weird as that sounds, but our upper calf had actually like 2 levels to it, and then like our lower calf was in like a cafeteria. They served food in the second floor cafeteria. And does anyone want to talk about scheduling or blocks and how that worked?
No.
I mean, not really. Like,
yeah. It was basically.
Well, we had freeze basically. Well, that's the
that's
fun.
true.
Oh yeah,
We had
true,
freeze,
true.
and then that's why Tim was saying you probably played cards during his
Oh,
freeze,
yeah.
right?
The freeze,
yeah.
I was like in disbelief. I was like, what? We get freeze?
Yeah,
Like
so,
it was
Yeah,
crazy.
But with that being said, like our school ran from like 8 to like 4:15. So like
Yeah.
obviously if you played a sport you got out but even then, like yeah, but freeze were it's a lot like college. It was just like certain days you have a lot of class, like certain days you wouldn't have that much class. And like in those freeze you were able to literally do whatever you want. But yeah, I don't know. Freshman year was I don't know. It was just like to me, freshman year wasn't that special, personally.
I don't
To
know.
me.
I don't know about special is the right word, but I think it was really new. So I think that's what made it special for me. It was like pretty. I don't know, just like a lot of meeting new people, like getting into like being in a completely new environment. Like I don't know, that was pretty crazy at the time for me. Um, I remember we also had homecoming, and that was just crazy, bro. I
Why was
remember
that crazy?
there was 4 schools on one like at one like school, and there was like over 1,000 like I don't know. There's like probably like over 1,000 kids there, and it was just like
See, I barely even remember homecoming.
Wait,
I didn't
homecoming?
even. Yeah.
Wait,
I don't,
is this the one where you like invited like all the Town kids as well?
yeah,
Uh
yeah. We brought 2 of our friends, and yeah, I just remember it being like crazy packed because we
yeah, it
had
was very packed.
like three high schools, 3 or 4 high schools there with us.
I remember
Yeah.
one of the soccer kids, right? He, all the girls loved him, right?
I know exactly what you're talking.
Yeah, K-pop star through and through, right? But
Oh, okay,
he
that one.
came up to me in the middle of of the homecoming dance. He's like, "Dude, these girls keep grabbing my butt, bro." And he was like, "Dude, this is such a problem." And I was like, "Yeah, that sounds like a big problem to you, man." I was like, "Dude, are you kidding me?"
Yeah, I feel like Target's just making up stories at this point.
True, bro. That was true, dude. That was true. I
Oh my
remember this
gosh.
stuff, bro. You can ask him, but I don't know if he remembers that. But I clearly
Maybe you just
very
remember it
distinct.
wrong.
I guess the reason why I said that special to me was because like I already made a lot of my friends through soccer. Kind of stuck with those people, and I realized like during my sophomore and junior year, I branched out a lot into the school. So I guess that's why. So like freshman year, obviously like the new place in basically was very, very new, like very exciting. But like I guess the people I hung around with my freshman year, I already was so accustomed to them. So I guess that's why I say like I didn't have that, like had a special time in freshman year, like a lot of people say. I was just so accustomed to certain people.
I feel like I did the exact opposite. Or like I branched out a lot freshman year. And I just like it just got smaller and smaller and smaller as like the years went on.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, that was my experience. Like because I was just so heavily involved in soccer. So I guess that's okay. But
Chan, did you think freshman year was a specific reason?
Wait, what? You cut out a little bit. What's up?
I said, Chan, did you think that freshman year was special for any reason?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's because I started dating like Iris my freshman year.
Yep, just name drop the person too. That's cool.
I mean, we agreed on name dropping.
I mean, we did, but we clear like the rest of us clearly chose when to name drop. We chose wisely when to. We chose very wisely when to name drop. In this case, it's just like we're gonna drop everything.
No, it's all or nothing. Anyway, yeah.
How did that even happen? I'm not even trying to be like, yeah, like.
I honestly don't really know. Like, I think.
Chan, you know.
Oh, Chan. Oh, come on, Chan.
Well, I actually don't really remember, but I think I got to know her because like.
You think?
Because I remember I had to stay late one of the days at school, and then we had like a mutual friend, and like like our school had like 2 buses. Like you had like your regular town bus.
Oh, I remember that.
Like when for the kids to sports or like stayed after because of like a project or something, like there would be like a late bus at like 6 o'clock, was it?
Something like that.
But then the late buses will only go throughout like regions. So like you got like the north region, you got like the central, like west, east regions, and like she was on the same bus as I was, and I think that's why I got to meet her because we had mutual friends on the bus. Some of that, yeah.
Dang, Chen was making moves
and then we just
ever since freshman year.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Calm down.
Calm down.
For that though, like girls' freshman year was like, I don't know. It was weird. I would say. I don't know about you guys, but it was a little bit.
Why? Wait, you want to explain yourself, Tarek?
Yeah, please.
Yo, what was weird about it?
Okay, so I had a crush on this girl, right? But the thing is, like, it was weird, not because like she's weird or anything like that. Sure, she's a very nice person, right? But like, it was weird for me because like I literally never talked to this person ever. And then like
I know.
I was talking about. I was just sitting in class in experimental tech. Tim, you remember how boring that class was, right?
Yes.
And she was in my homeroom too. Chan, if you're gonna name drop, I might as well just say like who it was, right? Shout out Sophia Reyes. How you doing?
Thanks. How you doing?
But I was saying, like, I was just experimenting. I was just so bored, right? And I looked at her. I was like, damn, she's pretty, right? And then like that's it. That's literally it. And then like that was an entire year.
Bruh. Okay, sorry.
That was it. I didn't talk to her, right? So like that's why it was weird. It was just strange, man.
Tarek had no moves in the bag freshman year.
That's true. I still don't have any moves, but like.
Oh, I agree. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I see. But I think we all had that, like, especially freshman year, going to a new place. Like I said before, like there were 2 girls in my academy. Everyone fell for. Are we just gonna name drop now? Like, we're just
no. Should we?
What do you mean, nah? Wait, what?
Okay, fine. We can do it.
Okay, yeah. So we had a girl named Liv. She was like okay, like objectively she's very pretty. And then we had Rory. Like obviously, like everyone, like, yeah. So like I don't know, but then within that first year, all the guys would like be really attracted to like especially Liv. Oh my gosh, I don't know what it was, but everyone fell in love with Liv. But including me, I had a crush on her for like 2 weeks. But yeah, she became really good. Those 2 actually became really good friends of mine. Actually, our whole academy was super tight because we were only like 30 people. But Yeah, I don't know. Everyone, okay, you cannot tell me that didn't happen though. Like everyone,
It
like,
didn't happen.
had, like,
I just told you.
okay, Tim. All right, we're gonna be like this.
I'm playing, bro. I'm playing.
I'm also thinking of one more person that like every Asian guy fell for.
Oh,
Too. Oh, yeah,
Wait,
okay.
not me, not me
Okay,
though,
okay.
not me, except me,
We're Asian men, so we should already know the answer.
except me.
Tim likes to remove himself from.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove myself from this person.
Hey, Wong, just say who it was.
You guys don't know?
No, I know. I'm pretty sure Tark and I both know.
I think I know who it is, but like since you brought
Oh
it
yeah,
up,
I know Chan
We'll
knows,
say,
bro.
we'll
I
say
know.
it. We'll say it together. 1, 2, 3.
None of us said it.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'm afraid to say the wrong name. You know, like
Oh my god!
imagine.
Tim, I 100% agree with you.
Bro,
Ready,
I'm
one,
no, I know who it is. Wait. You
three.
don't have to say it. I know who it is. Like that's
Okay,
all I'm
but
gonna say.
the viewers don't know.
It's Lucy Choi. Oh my god. Guys, oh my god. Yeah. Yo, shout out to Carnegie Mellon.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
she
anyway.
was. Yeah, she was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it was,
every-
it was
I'm not
real bad.
kidding when I say that. Every Asian guy I knew. Oh my gosh! Like I don't know. Freshman year, she just. She had it. She had the it factor. She had
What was that it factor?
Yo,
Okay,
you
all right.
We'll
That's it.
never know.
Okay, she's attractive and she's outgoing. So like I think that's
Yeah,
like,
no,
the thing
yeah.
that most guys would probably.
I would always find her a lower calf too. So.
That's true. Oh, although I didn't discover lower calf until like the second half of my freshman year.
Yeah, I agree.
I discovered Chan's inner beauty freshman year.
All right, buddy.
What? Oh,
I can't hit on Chan.
Okay.
You said I got no moves. I gotta develop the package. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my.
Not like this, bro.
All right, now put a girl in front of Tori.
yeah, the man muted himself just like real life.
Okay, Chad.
Bro, okay, Chan. Okay, Chan.
Chan's revenge.
Oh my god.
Chan, I'm not gonna deny you probably have more. I got like nothing in the bag, bro.
In the
But we
bank.
all know.
In the bank.
Anyway, let's keep moving.
Wait, Tim, you've been awfully quiet during this girl segment. Why don't you take the
Yeah,
floor?
Tim. Yeah, I feel like I'm carrying this car. Like, come on,
You think I'm
Tim.
supposed to be carrying this conversation? Like
No,
what?
I'm not
Tim,
saying
why
you have
blushing?
to. I'm
Stop
saying
blushing,
you've
Tim.
been
I'm blushing.
very-
How can you see my face, bro? You can't see my face.
I'm
It's
just
too
kidding,
dark.
But
Why are you getting so
Now you know
defensive,
how I
bro?
That's true. Why am I getting so defensive?
Tim, who was it? Who was it?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
who was it?
Who was that?
Oh, you know exactly.
Who's the king?
I don't know why you're trying to go around the conversation.
Dude, I'm
Wait.
trying to like sprint past this conversation here.
Why?
Wait, he had someone freshman year? I thought it was sophomore year. Am I just mixing up my timeline?
Maybe.
Why'd you mute yourself? Are you trying to
Because I keep echoing. Y'all keep hearing me echo, so I gotta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, not trying to change the subject here. Tim,
No, we're
did
trying
you-
to change the subject here.
Oh my god.
Oh my, we're moving on. We're moving on.
Wait, no. 2.5 of us just in the podcast just like said who like we had. a
Literally
thing for.
just dropped.
And then Tim, you're that scared?
Yes, I'm
Is it
terrified.
because it's okay, if it's somebody like you're friends with now, I think it could be weird if you say something. But if it's
I didn't even
not-
think no, honestly, because like I still keep in contact with like a few of them. But yeah, I don't know. It depends though. If
Tim, why are you making that face though?
It seems like Tim wants to say something, but he.
Dude, I don't want to say anything, bro.
Yeah, just moving on. We're moving on. We're eating away on minutes.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
You're right, Chan.
Okay. Well. Okay. All I remember for freshman year too was like first field day. How hyped that was too. Well, our school field day was a very like big tradition. So like at the end of the year, obviously, like we were split into blue, green, red, and yellow teams. And you actually get your field day teams from the start, like during orientation, and they give your field day color, and then yeah, it would be like the whole day of just like field day activities. We would have a band like from each team like do their own thing. Like it was just a very cohesive, very big event.
Very
We had some really good food. I remember basketball being like one of the bigger events because like I think most of us played in that, right? And then like
Oh yeah.
Ken, did you
yeah,
play
it was fun. It was hype. It was and then tug of war obviously too.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
you
remember.
guys
Tug of War was the Tug of War was the main event.
Yeah,
That
Tug
that
of
was
War
like
was
what
definitely
everybody
the
got
main
hyped on.
And red team would always okay. My year we would always come second, but like the red team, like all the rest of the years would just kill everyone. But at my year, it was the yellow team that was the problem.
That's true.
Was
Wait,
that
yeah, wait. I was on the blue team. We were like notoriously terrible every year,
you
but
guys
we
won.
won
Yeah, you guys
my
won.
senior year.
Yeah, you guys won.
And
your
I wasn't
senior
even
year. That was,
there
like,
the entire
biggest upset
time.
ever.
Wait, Tim, you weren't there?
No, I wasn't there at the end. I wasn't there at the end. I was only there like for like the first like 2/3 of it, and then I just left early. I
Yo, but
honestly
now-
just went to play basketball, and then we got our butts kicked by
That's
red.
what was
red
the
team.
first event. Tim.
I know.
It was
then-
like
and then we-
8:30 rise
And
to
then,
shine.
and then we got our butts kicked by red team.
Dude, red team was stacked.
We were
up
nasty.
basketball.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
Although the year before we were my team was nice at basketball.
Okay, but you didn't beat us. Nobody beat
Wait,
us. in our
my junior year, I'm pretty sure we won.
who was on your team?
We had
No, yeah.
Jesus. I forgot who the other people was. Did we have Steve?
Yeah, Dennis. No, the blue is different. No, you guys had Dennis, right? A1?
No, yeah, red had.
We had
Oh, we had
Dennis, yeah.
Steve, I think.
Oh,
we have
yeah,
Did we
yeah,
come
yeah.
in
No, I
second?
remember.
All,
I think blue won junior year.
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure I won my
Junior?
junior year. Yeah, because
and
yeah.
I
won
remember
senior
yellow
year, so-
won. Yellow won. Sophomore year, we had so he never
Oh,
played
yeah.
basketball for field day, and then that year he just decided to play, and he was killing.
floor
everybody.
general.
Oh wait, that means a new color won every year because green won
No,
first
Green
year.
never won.
They won the first
No,
year.
Green won. Yeah, duh, Dominiani.
Yeah.
Dude,
He was
Oh yeah,
OP,
I remember playing against Pro. But
Dominiani
he
is
would
like,
never do that. He would never do that at varsity though. That's the funny thing. Anyways, no, I love that.
he was fantasy king. Like if you want to pick a fantasy player, you
He was all around. Yeah, no, he was solid. But
good.
yeah, what's good, and but yeah, yeah, I don't know if you guys have anything else on freshman year.
I have a story from freshman year.
Okay,
for
yeah,
it.
go.
So this is I want to give a special shout out to my boy Joe Morale for
Okay.
this story. So okay, Chan, you remember? So you guys were in analysis, right? Freshman year,
Sure.
and then okay, so Chan and I were in advanced analysis.
Oh,
right?
so cool.
So we were nice. Chan and I were. Chan, you moved to discreet sophomore year, right?
Yeah.
Then you got smacked. I have a
Yo,
story.
I got
Chan, you got, no. Don't even. I'll talk about that later. But my story about freshman year was the advanced analysis teacher was Dr. Heitzman. Very smart lady, very loud, but she was very smart. But she's also like extremely lazy, I must say. So she would like Chan. Remember how she wouldn't grade anything until like the day of the semester?
Yeah.
So then she would always do that, and she would take a day off, right? Which is like cool for the rest of us, but like we want to see our grades. And then the second half of the year, Chan, do you remember the teacher that came in?
Oh, what
Just-
Atkins?
Askins.
Yeah. That was his name.
Dude, this guy had like the highest pitched voice in the. He looked like an Amish guy, but he had like the highest pitched voice in the game.
Oh my god.
So like,
That is extremely accurate.
but like I couldn't like I don't want to roast somebody for I can't control. I just couldn't. His voice was like so high pitched. I'm sorry, but then he was also a really bad teacher. So I'm learning to be a teacher. So for one of the tests, we like got this extremely difficult thing, right? And then we finished, right? And then Heitzman was grading it later, and she pushed everything back to the last minute. So then she made this curve. So the curve was anybody who got below an 80 would just get an 80 on the test, right? So then I was like, dude, what?
Wait.
And then I got a 74 on the test, right? Curved up to an 80. I'm like, that's not bad. And then in front of me was my boy Joe, laughing. I was like, Joe, why are you laughing? And he just turns around and shows me his test. He got a 36 on the test.
80.
He got curved up to an 80. He more than doubled his original score. And he ended up with the same grade. And I was like, dude, are you kidding me? Dude, who gets a 36 curved up to an 80? Nobody.
Yo,
Joe Brown.
Ridiculous. He should have hung that up in his like room or something.
wait, yo, funnier
Yeah,
story
that's
about
finesse.
funnier story about that test. So when I took that test, because we have multiple classes, right, of advanced analysis, someone pulled the fire alarm during my section of the exam. like in the middle of my exam. So like the fire alarm went off. So we're in the middle of taking the test, and we're all like question like 2 out of 7. And then the fire alarm rings, and then we all leave, and they come back, and Heisman's just like, "Well, that happened," and then she just collects all of our tests. She's like, "Yeah, I know y'all just like cheating like while outside." So she just collects the entire thing, and she goes, "I'm gonna just grade it based on like yeah." And then this basically what she said.
Just on. Yeah.
So like
then
we had
what'd you
like
get on that test.
I think I got like a 32 or something like that. Got curved to 100. Yeah, because like you gotta realize like the average score for like our section was like a 14. Because like everybody got to like question 2 and then like just couldn't do anything.
Question 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
I'm not gonna let that go, but I'm just that's crazy. Did you guys ever have that? I don't think I've ever had a fire alarm in the middle of it.
Oh, I think it's happened before, but I think it just got resolved. Like, however, like
Wait, did it?
I'm pretty sure the times it happened, it was like with a reasonable teacher. So, yeah.
Yeah, I had a quiz and it was like big.
Who did you guys have for English freshman year? Because I remember.
Oh, Alex and I were in the same class. We had criminal.
Okay, I had Villanova. Chan, did you have Villanova?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
dude,
I had
the
Donna
easiest
Shout out
Villanova.
Villanova.
Easiest
Shout out to
teacher.
Donna.
Easy. The only A I got in high school, Donna Villanova.
Dude, no shout out to her, bro. She made our class so hard.
What are you talking about? That's an easy
Yo, what you
A.
saying?
Chan, you weren't in my look. You don't understand, dude. She didn't like me. She couldn't pronounce my name correctly. Right?
Tarek.
And she just
Tarek.
Tarek.
and she,
Tarek has a big heavy. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, first day of school was always bad for me because, like, I have to correct every single teacher over, like in the first couple weeks. It was just annoying, but
I wonder how it
is
felt
what
for
it is.
kids with like the. Oh my gosh! Yeah, sorry. Okay, just a thought. Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember lit was a big deal freshman year because we all took, and eventually, like, we all took different lit, right? But like freshman year, everybody starts off with the same lit, right?
American Lit 1.
Yeah.
So I remember everybody used to talk about that.
Yeah.
Didn't we read the same books, right? Like the Crucible and stuff like that.
Oh, we're,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
We had
god.
to act out the Crucible. In class.
Yeah.
Yeah. We acted out the Crucible in class.
Wait, Tim, do you remember our freshman year during that class? Worked together like the very
wait,
first
hold
part.
on. You cut out a lot there. What'd you say?
Okay, we worked on a poem. It was a PowerPoint. We gave a presentation.
We did. Oh, I remember we worked together on one thing, but I don't remember.
I just
what
remember.
exactly
I'm not okay. Tim knows this too. Presentation.
Wait, what?
I was carrying.
Oh yeah, dude.
I was big carrying.
Wait, this in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie. Like very early on in high school, I was terrible at giving presentations. Like god awful.
But to be fair, it was our first presentation project. Yeah, so yeah.
Dude,
But,
I would get roasted all the time by Buccino and Kermel. Every presentation I get roasted. I swear.
I love Buccino though. She was a really good teacher.
Yeah, I had her as well. She was nice. Yeah, who do you have? Oh, we all took Spanish too, right?
Yes, you did.
I had Carberry.
Yeah, but I was in like I was in the other Spanish class, like the.
I had Ponce freshman year, and
yes,
then
I did have Ponce as well.
yeah.
Wait, were you in the accelerated Spanish class?
Yeah, that was me.
How did you make that?
Wait, accelerated like Spanish 2?
No, I was in Spanish 1-2, so like
Wait,
the
that's
accelerated one.
Wait, the better one was Spanish 2, right?
2's the hard one.
Oh yeah, that's me, bro.
Yeah, two was the hard
Yo,
one.
hablo español, baby.
Okay, that literally means nothing. Like being Spanish
because, like,
compared to
I remember in eighth grade, I won the award for like highest Spanish average in my class.
Yeah, that means you're just a good student. Not that you're good at Spanish, bro.
That's true.
Wow.
I'm not
Oh
yo,
my
I took HL, bro. What are you talking about?
Oh,
That's true. That's true. I'll give you that. You took HL.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yo, I dropped out immediately.
About that next episode. I have a story about that.
Yeah, we can talk about that next time.
Yeah. But what else, freshman? Well, I guess we can move on to sophomore year, right? Like,
Wait, one last thing. Wait, you talked about first day of school. I remember second day of school, I got yelled at by Lynch for like.
Dang, you got yelled at since day one, man. By all these
lying
admins.
down in the hallway and you got detention.
Yeah, I got detention for lying down in the hallway.
Oh
Yo,
my God.
okay, real
What?
quick. My senior year, that's my only detention in high school for
I didn't
stop
get
camp.
any of
Sorry.
that.
Wait, what?
Sorry,
I didn't
that
catch
got me
any of
super
that.
triggered.
I didn't catch any of that.
That was ridiculous. I had to stay in after soccer practice. That was okay. Anyways, Shannon,
Wait,
please
what?
continue.
Okay.
Sorry,
Just go on. Just say what you were gonna say.
Yeah. So like, it's like a long story, but like Jake Kaplan did something, and like I had to like lie down on the like get my shoulder on the ground, and then
The
I put the
moose
I put my shoulder on the ground, and then I was coming up, and then like Lynch was just like, "Oh, come follow me," and I was like, "Ah, shoot!" Like, yeah, I got detention for that.
Man,
yeah.
not gonna lie though, that's like so stupid.
Like we had like the dumbest rules. Like if you were drinking water in the hallway, detention. Like
I mean, we were next to a
You
river.
were
I
the
think we were
detention
fearless.
king, bro.
That's
Ah,
true.
OD
yeah,
detention.
yo, I
Yeah.
logged in like a good like 40 something hours by the
Yo.
end of like freshman and sophomore year.
Very nice, yeah.
Yeah. it was
Chan
How
really-
do
really
you
is
rack up
a
so much
detention
detention?
king.
Because you're probably like, I don't know, best student, but you're like a good student. But you
No, Chan is not a good student. Let's be real. In high school, Chan is not a good
okay, I
student.
can't say that because Chan helped me a lot for certain things.
No, he's just brilliant. He doesn't make
Yeah,
him a
Chan's
good student.
smart.
That's why he.
Yeah,
that's
Chan-
why he
you're
carried
right,
you.
you're
That's
right.
why. Why do you think he got into like all these math classes?
That's true. And then he gets
Yeah, Chan was just smart.
put down the next year. But yeah, same thing.
yeah.
Chan, you want to talk about your discrete experience?
All right, fine. We'll move on to sophomore year, and I'll start. Okay. So my discrete experience. So that's like the highest level math class we could take, bro. Like, it was something else. Like you go from like adding stuff, multiplying stuff, and like just math, arithmetic, and then suddenly you're proving like 8 times 0 equals 0. Like why? Like, I'm just
the thing is like
It's
now
not
that
math
sounds
at that
so easy
point.
for me.
It's-
But like over like then,
yeah.
dude, Chan, I remember this story because Chan and I had chem together, each other. And one day I asked him like, Chan, what you got in discrete too? He's like, I got an A. I was like, oh yeah, check. So he checks Power School, which was our grade book system, right? He checks it, scrolls down to discrete, has a 75 in the class. I was like, Chan, why are you lying to me?
Yeah, dude, that's unfair, my guy. Okay, so what actually happened was, so it actually has to do with the 8 times 0 equals 0, right? So in this class,
He's still triggered. He's still triggered.
yo, in this class we take quizzes, right? So on the first quiz, I got 100, so I had an A at the time, right? But my boy Dr. Abramson uploads our next quiz score. That's about 8 times 0 equals 0. I got a 20. I got a 1 out of. No, wait. What? I think I got 20 like points.
He
Like,
got so triggered. He stopped.
20%. I got a
He stopped
20%.
learning how to.
He
stopped
stopped,
knowing
he
how to
stopped,
do
yeah.
math.
yeah, I got a 20% on that exam. Like, you gotta realize that this is like the first time I did any math that's like actual like theoretical math. Yo, like Abramson said, like as long as you try hard, like you will get at least a B in this class. I'm like the first kid apparently in like the last like 3 years who got below a B and had to be curved up to a B like after the entirety of the class.
Dang,
Yeah, that was
Breaking
real
boundaries, but the wrong way.
that's
yeah,
crazy.
like but like Abramson knows I tried like super hard in that class. Yeah, so he rounded me up, but
I gotta give a special shout out to Abramson. He's probably like the best teacher.
yeah, he is definitely
He's a
the best math
genius.
teacher.
He's an actual genius.
Not only is it because all the teachers are geniuses, right? Doctors teaching high school, but he's just like a really good teacher.
He knew how to teach.
Not only is he smart, he could just teach for days. I did pretty
For
well in
days.
the advanced analysis class, but I remember that class was like a struggle for a lot of kids, especially my boy Joe Morale because he can get curved from a 36 to an 80.
Bro,
But,
actually, that was the year I got moved up to advanced analysis, and I had Penev, so it was even easier than the year before.
Penev.
Oh my god.
Penev was a G,
Wait.
man.
But all the Penniff kids struggled so hard.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
not me though. Not me.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, Tim.
I gotta give a shout out to my boy
Congratulations.
Michael Kai from D Town who got a 0 out of 20 on one of the Abrams in advanced analysis too. I don't know how you get a 0 on a math quiz. Full credit. I've never gotten that. Have you guys ever gotten that? Like a 0, a flat out 0. Everything, it's just like red. X. You're just like, this is wrong. Get out of here.
No partial credit.
Yeah, Sonny, you got a 1 out of 20.
Okay. I have. If we're talking about really bad, chemistry, and like I do not like chemistry, and I was not good at chemistry. You guys remember Galanti?
Yeah, yo,
He
he's
was
my boy.
he was a good teacher, but I just couldn't do chemistry, and like his stuff was like actually hard. Like objectively speaking, it was just hard. And I was a business student, so we were all just like, "What are we doing in chemistry?" So basically, in chem, I was so bad at chem. My teacher would write emails to my mom if I did well on a quiz. Like that's how bad I was at chem. Like I'm not joking when I say this. Like after a soccer game, I did so well. What do I say? I did like pretty okay on a quiz, and he emailed my mom. And my mom, I thought she scored in the game. No, she was happy that I did well on a chem quiz. Like, it was so bad. Like chemistry was probably the hardest class I've taken in high school, and that's like saying something.
Bro, I took
And then,
chemistry 4 years.
And then you have
you took AP Chem, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. And then I took finance for my business, right? My business academy, my requisites, right? We had a quiz on like, I think it was like stocks and bonds and interest. It was a short quiz. I think I got like 1 out of 10 on it. Yeah, I was.
Yeah, honestly,
sophomore was rough.
I think sophomore year, all I remember doing is like being a good student. Like I would go home, I'd go to no, like that's all I did. Like all I would do is like study. Like I would go home
Damn.
and then like it was like after like practice or something, and then I go to sleep at like 10, 11 p.m. and then I wake up and then it starts over again. I think it was pretty mundane. But I think it was like the best I did like academic wise. Although I think at sophomore year, that's when I got into. This is more of an aside, but this is when I got into COD. But yeah,
Don't care. Still don't care.
So, and also one more story about bad grades. At same chem class, this is the lowest I ever scored, like a raw score on the test. I think I got like a 46.
Damn.
Yeah, so it was just a bad year for me. But
That's like lowest raw score ever.
raw score, yeah, like that was the low on a test, like out of
Dude,
like
in some of my college math classes, a 46 is 10 points above the average.
oh my god. So and then that 46 got rounded up to like for after a curve after I took the
Wait, got round to what?
70 because I took the retake and I did like really well on the retake, so it got
Damn.
and it got me to 70. But
Speaking
yeah,
of
I don't know.
Galanti.
Sophomore year was hard.
Speaking of Galanti, didn't he like, because all of our web assigned questions, didn't he like intentionally answer the questions wrong on Yahoo
Yeah,
Answers?
yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Making
he was.
accounts to answer
He was a
Yahoo
good.
Answers questions wrong.
I'm gonna tell you this. He's a great teacher, but he just had like that exactly to make
Wait,
wrong
Alex, what you
answers.
said?
you
He
cut
would
out a
go
lot
out
there.
of his way to make wrong answers. Like
Dude,
but he
like,
was a
who
great
does
teacher.
that? Like, if you want to cheat, okay, but like on the test you're gonna do poorly, but
Yeah.
busted his ass. Just
Like
trying
the
to make you do
man, the
wrong.
man had a PowerPoint slide like his like fake answers just to prove
Yeah,
his
I remember
point.
that. He showed us
Yeah.
that.
Oh
Scared
my
us.
gosh, bro! All I remember is like, see, when Tark and I had Galanti, we never got like his difficult side. We got his like, oh, we got a straight 100.
You know why? Because we're business students and we didn't take him.
Wait,
And then we
had
started
Galanti
taking.
for what? Chem engineering?
Yeah, Chem Eng. We did a lot of like the lemon thingy.
Yeah. Wait, were you in
Lemonizer.
my class? Did we take that thing?
That I don't remember, but
No, we did lab together, right?
bro, I don't know.
We had something together.
Yeah.
So, also for me, sophomore year was a big year for me sports wise. I was starting to like really climb the ladder.
Oh yes, sir.
I was in my bag early. So for soccer, I remember like that summer into sophomore year because I started my sophomore year on varsity. Sophomore year, I played a little bit freshman year, and then it converted me fully into like a midfielder. And then sophomore year basketball, I think that was my best year. Like sophomore year basketball, that was like my.
I think that was my best year too. That's when I peaked.
They were starting me like sophomore year for varsity. I was playing JV too, and I was averaging like 5 threes a game on varsity. It was crazy. Yeah, I was just shooting lights out, and then like from there, I was just like a role player after that. But yeah, sophomore year was a good year for me, like sports wise, but like academically, obviously it took it. Chemistry, oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Sophomore year was probably my peak. athletically, even though I quit basketball. I could actually touch the rim. So
No way.
like,
No way, I don't believe you. I don't
touched the
believe you.
rim.
Wait, what the?
Where? Which rim? Your house rim? Because that's
No,
definitely.
no. Like no BCA rim. I was able to touch this much on
What?
BCA rim.
That's insane.
And then now I just can't touch backboard either. No, dude, I'm not gonna lie about that. Like,
Okay.
could and so then
That's interesting.
I know you guys don't believe it because I'm not athletic. True, right? But, like now I just can't touch nothing.
Yeah.
Hitting the net, it's like
Miraculous.
Actually, one thing I will say about sophomore year is I think I had a pretty steady friend group my sophomore year.
That's good.
Yeah. But that's really it.
Yeah, I don't know. Sophomore year was pretty mundane too. Like,
I mean, it's like I don't know. I just remember like most of the kids just had a lot of because freshman year you're getting adjusted. You're in it, and then junior year is like when everything's that we had before everything started happening. You know what I mean?
No, because you cut out a lot.
You cut out.
Oh, okay. That was it.
Yeah. I'm kind of lost.
You know what I'm saying? No.
All I was
Literally
saying
not.
is like because sophomore year was like that freshman year you get adjusted, sophomore year you're in it, and then junior year you're like worrying about college and stuff like that. So like I remember sophomore year just like kind of that break before everything starts kicking in.
Oh yeah, that's
I
true.
don't know about break. I don't know about break.
There's a lot of
Oh, maybe
free
not
sophomore
with
year.
Chem, but like for I feel like the majority of people.
Yeah,
Oh,
wait,
yeah,
for
yeah,
science
that's
kids for
different.
sure.
Yeah.
Sophomore year is the lightest.
Yeah, it was much easier.
Yeah, business kids, we died all 4 years. I'd be the flow baby.
Yo, like just I like just talk about that. Like y'all ramped up like till the end.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, I know, Chan, because I literally went through.
Yeah, and wait, for engineering, like we peaked like our probably like sophomore junior year somewhere around there, and the senior year was an absolute joke.
Bro, dude,
Like-
I had to work my ass off all 4 years. I didn't experience this senior hiatus thing. Like, that was not a thing.
Yeah,
But-
I feel bad for y'all.
I
Wait,
did
Tim, Tim, I need to ask you a question.
What's up?
When did we have Galitsky for lab? Was that sophomore year or junior year?
Freshman.
No,
Galit-
Galitsky.
Oh, that was also sophomore year. I'm pretty sure we
Okay,
had.
because I have a story. I have a
Wait,
70.
wait. Actually, no. We did. Did we have Galitsky for lab sophomore year? I'm trying to
Wait,
think.
you talking-
I'm pretty sure
wait, you talking
sophomore year was Galanti, Kim, and
Wait, are you talking about Sam?
and Leva.
Oh, leave it in. Okay, so then never mind. I'm talking about. Now I'm thinking junior. So never mind. We'll talk about this.
All right.
Oh, yeah, wait, hold on. We forgot a big.
What?
You guys don't.
cut
Okay. We forgot a huge part about BCA, like a tradition that we do.
What?
What is the tradition that we do?
Especially that we were introduced freshman year, and then we got to experience it like all 4 years. Assemblies, like that was our school's thing. Like,
That's true.
our school was huge on assemblies.
Oh,
We loved our assemblies. Like we make it such a big deal out of it. I remember what was there? There was the Halloween parade on stage, and then there was like the Valentine's Day. The Valentine's Day one were always
Yeah, they were actually
very
pretty
funny. What else?
I think
Yeah,
was
I
there
mean-
like a holiday one?
The winter break, the one before winter break. was
Yeah, I
pretty-
think it's because like our school, like we had a lot of talented kids, so like going to like these assemblies, it was
None
like
of which
always
are here,
fun.
but
It was like always, it was always fun. Oh, yeah, I mean,
International
none of
games,
which is right
sections.
here. Tarek, you're right next to me. That's why I'm pointing this way.
International Day of Acceptance. That was a big
Yeah,
thing.
IDA was big.
it was Chan. Didn't you like?
Oh yeah, Chen was
not-
IDA king, bro.
No, he was not king. Remember, he like whiffed on the. He couldn't break.
Okay, that ain't
Well, no, yeah, I remember.
that
Chan-
was
okay, hold on.
not my
Chan
fault.
did-
I'm telling you.
Oh, hold on, Chan. Chan did IDA, which is like so like everybody's culture. Like you can join any like cultural group, and then they
It's
show
shown
something
off,
traditional
yeah, to the
usually,
school.
right? Or like it doesn't have to be traditional, but something from their culture. And Chan, being Korean,
Korean,
did Taekwondo, which he's supposedly very nice at. Well, you couldn't tell during the assembly because he couldn't break the board that he was given.
Gosh, my dude.
I remember I was yelling my throat out because I was like,
Wait, but yo, you gotta say though, like I redeemed myself the next year.
oh
No,
yeah,
you
yeah.
didn't. No, senior
No,
year
no,
you
he
were
did.
nice, but then like
With
no,
senior
no,
year,
no,
Chan was
no,
dirty.
No, I ended it
He
with
was
Sorry, what are you
unathletic.
saying? I remember he whiffed, but he obviously was good. But like he showed out.
yeah, I showed out at the end.
Yeah.
The one that only mattered.
Yeah,
But
that's
the
how you
one- I remember you
finish.
had
Yeah.
that big whiff. Kind of, Tim and I were like screaming. I heard
Yeah,
Tim.
yo, that
Bro,
felt
I
bad.
cheered on Chan all 4 years. I swear.
Yo, me too.
Yeah,
Yeah, we all did.
yeah, y'all did.
Like,
I heard all
like
y'all.
very vocally though, like projecting.
Yes.
That
Tim's saying this because he's not a very.
yeah,
Oh yeah, that's why I'm saying it.
If
that
I'm
whiff
sorry.
will forever be like a black mark on my history. Yo, that was real bad.
Black bar. Take one. Yeah,
Damn,
but
that
yeah,
was
our school
so
was very big
disappointing.
on assembly. Yeah, the Valentine's Day assembly was really funny because I remember did a BCA Mart poem. Do you guys remember that?
BCA Mar poem?
Yeah,
Wait,
he was
that the
like,
one that Justin did?
yeah, and he was like, I was so monotone. Roses are red. But it was just, I don't know. Valentine's
He's
Day.
just a funny person. Just like
He was a funny, yeah, he was a funny guy too.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Speaking
Justin.
of Valentine's Day, do you remember freshman year we did there was a matchmaking thing that we could fill out.
Oh yeah, that probably made so much money. God.
It was so stupid too.
Well, you have to
Like,
pay
I
to
bet
do
you
it?
know that people,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you pay like $3 to do it. Yeah.
No, you pay to get your results.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
dude, it was so bad, bro. Like,
Why? Who'd you get
I'm
matched
sure
with, bro?
none of the people who matched up like actually. It's like, oh, this loser, I get matched up with this.
Oh, they actually showed the names too, right? Like of actual
They
students.
said the names on stage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
From
crazy.
year two, and it's like, what?
That's crazy.
Wait, is this allowed?
Chan didn't need any help though. Chan got all the girls. Get
What
that
you
right.
saying?
Yeah, Chan definitely got.
Chan,
Nah,
biggest
nah.
player out of the four of us.
Nah.
Chan, you're a heartbreaker.
Nah,
Chan is the heartbreaker.
Yeah, that ain't it. That ain't it.
Yeah, Tim, tell me I'm right.
You're right.
Thank you.
I remember my sophomore year, I also got into Spark. Yeah, that was a big thing for me too. I don't know. A lot of stuff was actually going on in sophomore for Spark. Yeah.
Maybe a lot of activities, but like nothing sentimental. For me,
Yeah,
at least.
yeah, I agree with Tarek there.
Lots of activities, nothing sentimental. But I guess we're gonna go on to the. I guess we're wrapping up soon, right? But if we're gonna go on to the next episode, I think junior year is probably my. It's junior and senior year. A lot of emotions.
I think I peaked my senior
Okay.
year. That's all I'm gonna say.
In many
for
different ways.
me, junior, senior year was just everything plateaued. Honestly, for me, obviously with the work, I had so much stuff going on in like sports and like I didn't have like a social life outside. Unfortunately. But anyways, with that being said, we wrapped up our second episode today. Thank you guys, obviously, for reminiscing and going through those memories, good and bad. But next time we'll be talking about our junior seniors for high school. That's gonna be more, like Tarek said before, more sentimental, more emotional, I guess. But
Very
yeah, thank
emotional.
you guys. We will be signing off. So thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
See ya.